The US military has quietly copied Russia's most successful weapon of the Ukraine war. For years, the Pentagon called Russia's Geran 2 a crude terrorist weapon. Now the US Army has reverse-engineered it, rebuilt it with American parts, and put it into combat under the name FLM-136. The copy is already flying over the Middle East, operated by a new US drone unit. The FLM-136 is based on the Geran 2 design with a delta wing, rear propeller, and composite body. It runs on a 4-cylinder piston engine from commercial sources and launches with rocket assistance from mobile platforms. Navigation relies on inertial systems corrected by satellite signals. The US version offers a 650 km range, carries 8 to 18 kilograms of payload, and can fly for up to 6 hours with a light warhead. Spectreworks highlights its modular nose, which can quickly switch between explosive, fragmentation, or electronic warfare payloads. The drone can work alone or in groups, controlled via a shared ground station with satellite links for long-range operations. By copying the Geran 2 almost exactly, the US military has accepted that expensive reusable platforms like the MQ-9 Reaper cannot survive or economically compete against swarms of cheap one-way drones. In direct comparison with the Geran 2, the Russian drone demonstrates several clear advantages that the FLM-136 has not yet matched. The Geran 2 has a maximum takeoff weight of approximately 200 kilograms and carries a warhead of 40 to 50 kilograms, more than double the destructive effect of the heaviest FLM-136 configuration. Russian operational data from Ukraine indicate a reliable combat radius exceeding 900 kilometers and in some cases reaching 1200 kilometers when launched from Belarus or Crimea, substantially greater than the 650 kilometer figure quoted for the American copy. Endurance of the Geran 2 regularly exceeds 8 hours in low-altitude cruise profiles, allowing it to loiter over target areas or adjust flight paths in response to updated intelligence. Russian forces have also integrated a simple but effective anti-jamming module and, in later production batches, a basic optical seeker for terminal guidance against moving targets, capabilities that remain under development for the FLM-136. The most significant limitation of the FLM-136 arises from its reduced size and weight. In order to meet US transportability requirements and lower unit cost to approximately $35,000, the American designers scaled the airframe downward. The resulting drone has roughly half the internal volume for fuel and payload. This forces operators to choose between range and warhead mass in a way that Geran 2 crews seldom face. Flight testing at Yuma Proving Ground has confirmed that the FLM-136 struggles to reach 500 kilometers when carrying a warhead comparable to the effect of the standard Russian 40-kilogram unit. At higher altitudes required to evade man-portable air defense systems, the smaller engine and lighter fuel load reduce endurance further, often to under 5 hours. Russia has produced and expended several thousands Geran 2 drones since autumn 2022. Achieving economies of scale that drive unit cost below $30,000 in large batches. The established Russian and Iranian supply chains deliver complete airframes in weeks, whereas the FLM-136 program, still reliant on limited American production lines, has delivered only several hundred units by the end of 2025. Maintenance and spares for the Geran 2 benefit from a mature logistics network across multiple conflict zones, while the FLM-136 depends on a single manufacturer and has not yet established depot-level repair capability outside the continental United States. Thus, while the FLM-136 allows the United States to field a drone that externally mimics the Geran 2 for training and limited deterrent missions, it remains a diminished copy in payload, range, and sustained operational tempo. The Russian original continues to set the standard for low-cost, long-range, one-way attack systems that the American reverse-engineered version has not fully replicated.